look at this channel. It is called Kiwi English, and they only create and upload simple educational videos that are adding so much value to the lives of the people out there. And the videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views every single month when they upload them. A lot of gurus will tell you that you need to spend hundreds of dollars or fancy editing to get your videos watched, which is not the case with this channel. When you look at the most popular videos, only uploaded 6 months ago, and it has already gotten over 500,000 views just by educating people with these simple educational videos. One of their videos that really caught my attention was this video, which is only educating people about cooking sentences, and it got over 500,000 views, and it was only uploaded like 6 months ago. In this video, I will give you all the tools that you need to start creating these exact type of videos and begin uploading them on your YouTube channel. So if you're new to our YouTube channel, consider subscribing because more value awaits you. Now, creating these type of videos can be done in 4 easy steps. So the first step that you need is coming up with a lesson that you're going to educate your audience about. For example, this is a video explaining about cooking sentences, so it's all about action verbs. So there are 2 words on how we can write the video lesson. Number 1, we can do it ourselves, or number 2, we can use AI tools to help us write the video lesson or the script for our video. To make things easy, the first step is by coming to ChatGPT and ask it this simple prompt that says, act like an English teacher and give me a list of 10 sentences about cooking. Each sentence must start with I am. It may not just be about cooking, but you can come up with your own ideas and write your own script from there. So I'll click on enter and I'll wait for ChatGPT to write the script for me. Okay, so this is perfect. GPT has just finished writing the script for us. So what we have to do from here is copy the entire script and paste it into a Google Doc. So once our lesson is pasted on the Google Doc, what we have to do from here is read through the entire lesson and add the phrases that we would want to add in our script, or change certain words that we don't feel like are necessary in our script. Once that is done, this takes us to step number 2, which is converting this same lesson or this same script into an audio. And to do that, we're going to use another AI tool that I really love, which is 11 Labs. I'll leave the link in the description so that you can sign up completely for free. So once you're on 11 Labs, what you want to do is come to this button which says text to speech. So once we are here, what we have to do is go back to our Google Doc and we're going to copy our entire script. From there, we'll come back to 11 Labs and we're going to paste our script there. Once that is done, what we have to do is come to voices and we're going to choose a voiceover that we really love. So you can scroll from these options that 11 Labs has provided you. If you do not find any among these voices that it has provided for you, you can come to library and here you'll find a set of categories you can choose from. We have narrative and story, we have conversational, we have characters and animation, social media entertainment, and so forth. So I'll go for narrative and story. Once that is selected, I will come here on the language bar and I'll select English, and I can also come to an accent and I can choose an accent that I really love. So go for British. So once you find a voiceover that you really love, just come to the add button here and your voice will be added to your voices list. Then from there, just click on the same button. Now it says use, just click on it. From there, just click on generate. When you listen to your audio and you're happy with the way it sounds, all you have to do is come to the download button and download it into your PC. Once that is done, this takes us to step number 3, which is creating the entire video. Now, to do that, we're going to use another tool that you can also use completely for free, and this tool is called Canva.com. Let me close this tab. Okay, so once you're on Canva, all you have to do is come on this tab which says video, and it will give you a number of options. So we're going to select a video which is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Click on the first one. So once that is done, it will bring us to this blank canvas. So what we have to do here is we'll come to our uploads and we're going to drag and drop our audio that we've just generated from 11 Labs here. And once that is done, we're going to select our audio so that it can be dropped on the timeline, or we can just drag and drop it on the timeline. So once our audio is selected and is dropped on our timeline, what we have to do now is listen to it and begin adding in elements that are necessary for each scene. Now, when we observe our video carefully, it is number 1 on a white background with some text on top, and it only has a stock footage video or a stock footage photo that is describing what the sentence is saying. And what we have to do from here is listen to our audio and hear what it's saying.
I am learning to cook delicious pasta dishes for my family.
So that is number one, learning to cook delicious pasta dishes for my family. So from here, what we're going to do is this. We will add a new page, a blank one. Once we add a new page, here where it ends our first sentence from, we're going to split the audio by just coming to this button which says split audio. Once that is done, we're going to drag our audio to the second page like that. So this page is only for preparing delicious pasta for the family. So once that is done, we will come to text and we'll select any text font or format. From there, we'll go to our Google Doc and we will select the first one, which is learning to cook delicious pasta dishes for my family. And we'll come back to Canva and we're going to paste our text there. So once you paste your text, there are a number of things that you can do. So number one is you can change the font style and you can also change the font color and you can also add some effects and some animation to your text. That's if you feel like doing that. So what I'll simply do is I'll change the font style and I'll make sure that only 2 lines are used and I'll place my text on top like that. The other thing that we need is some stock footage. Now there are a number of places we can find stock footage. Number one, it is in Canva itself. Number two, we can find them on Pixels or we can also find them on Pixabay. So depending with where you find the perfect stock footage that you want, you have all these options. So to look for a stock footage that is displaying what this is saying, what we can simply do is come to elements and search for cooking pastas. Once that is done, we'll come to videos and we'll look for a footage that is showing somebody learning how to cook delicious pastas. For example, we can select this one that represents somebody learning how to cook delicious pastas. So select the video like that and we'll drag our text a little bit on top like that. And we can minimize our video a little bit like that. So place our video here and we'll place our text there. So one thing I'll do to my text is I will change the color of some words. For example, learning. I will highlight learning and I'll come to colors and I'll choose something like red. And I'll also highlight pasta and I'll also choose a different color. Perfect, like that. And from there, what I'll simply do is I will drag this video and I'll make sure that it is only for 5 seconds. So once the first scene is done, we can go to the second scene and listen to the audio. Once we listen to it, we're going to split the audio like that. From there, we're going to add a new page and we're going to drag this audio that we've just cut to the next page like that. Then here where it says cutting vegetables, we will go to elements and again, we will look for a video that is showing a person cutting vegetables. Okay, once we find the video, since there is a mention of vegetable salads, I think this video has got that representation of somebody who is trying to prepare delicious salads. So I will select it like that and I will minimize the size of my video like that, place it at the center. Then I'll go back to my Google Doc and select the second sentence. I'll come back to Canva and I'll go to text and I'll select add text and I'll paste my text there. Again, I'll change the font style of my text. I'll select the same one I used in my previous scene and I'll minimize and place my text on top. Now, it is not mandatory that every scene has to be placed in the same order. You can change the order of scenes. Maybe the text can come to your left-hand side or the text can be at your right-hand side. Just make it that creative and very interesting for the viewers to watch. So from there, again, I'm going to highlight and change the color of some most important words that are being described in the scene. For example, chopping. This is the first action that is being described. I'll change the color again to red. I love how red is blending with the scene and the word salads as the final food. I'll also change the color to something like green. So it's up to you with which color you want to use for your project. Then once this is done, I'll also minimize and make sure that my scene is only for 5 seconds like that. This is perfect. Again, I'll increase my audio length and I'll listen to it and I'll keep on repeating this entire process until I'm done with what I am creating. Okay, now that you are done adding in clips and text on each and every page, the next thing that you need to do to make it even more interesting is by adding some transitions between two pages. So just hover your mouse between two pages and this button will open up which says add transitions. So just click on it and options for different transitions will come up on your left. So just choose the one that you prefer will be suitable for your video. So I'll select color wipe and I'll add it between two pages, and I'll keep on using the same transition throughout my pages. Now, before I show you how the final product looks, once you're done adding in your transitions, you'll find out to say your audio and your page image, they have misaligned. So make sure that you check through and you align them before you download your video and upload it on your YouTube channel. Okay, once you're done checking everything, to make it even more interesting is you can add some background music just to blend everything together and make it superb. So if you've reached this far of the video, consider subscribing because more value awaits you. So to find more music, what you can simply do is you can come to Elements and you can just search for educational music, or you can just go to Suno and create your own music and use it in your project. If you want to learn more on how you can generate your own music using Suno, check out the video in the link below, or I'll pin it above, or you can go to our channel Darren Influencer and you'll find a couple of videos that will walk you through on how you can create amazing educational videos for your project. So once you find the music that you love, just click on it and it will be dragged on your timeline like that. So from there, what you have to do is while it is still selected, you reduce its volume so that it does not overlap your lesson or your audio from your lesson. Okay, once you're done doing that, the next thing that you need to do is download your video into your PC. Just come to share and click on this button that says download and download it as an MP4. Just like that, and the video is ready to be uploaded on your YouTube. So step number 4 is uploading this very video that you've just generated into your YouTube channel. If you do not have a YouTube channel, consider creating one and begin uploading these educational videos that will keep on adding so much value to the lives of the people. And step number 5 is comment in the description if you have any question, and I'll be more than glad to respond to each and every question of yours. So from here, see you in the next video. God bless you.
I am learning to cook delicious pasta dishes for my family. I am chopping vegetables to prepare a healthy salad. I am baking a chocolate cake for my friend's birthday. I am trying a new recipe for homemade pizza today. I am seasoning the chicken to give it a rich flavor. I am boiling water to cook spaghetti for dinner. I am frying eggs for breakfast with a side of toast. I am tasting the soup to check if it needs more salt.